Hi, welcome to ProClinicX. In this tutorial, we're going to cover adding in a new contact. So we're going to head to the Contacts tab in the menu, and we're going to come over here and we're going to click Add New Contact. You'll be presented with different contact types. First one is a patient, company, referrer, and other. If you are adding a contact type of company, we have company name, ABN number, contact type, and brand, which is if it's associated to a specific product that you're selling, you can actually enter the brand into this point here. A referrer is obviously someone who refers patients to you. Here we have title, first name, last name, the clinic they're associated to, and company name, which could be a specific company, or could be a hospital, that sort of thing you can put into this area here. Other is just the sort of contact that's not really a referrer, but somebody that you would like to keep track of within ProClinicX. In this tutorial, we're going to adding in a patient. So we'll select first name. For this example, I'm going to use myself. Now in this field, preferred first name, you can actually add in if the person's legal name is Craig, for argument's sake, but likes to be called something else, something like John. You can have that in this field here. Now, adding in date of birth is a really nice, easy way of selecting a date of birth. So first of all, you click here and you get presented with the year, and so you can scroll back and select, let's say 1972. I'm not going to give you my real birth date, and here we'll select February, and then presents you with February dates from that particular year. Let's say I was born on the 11th, and it adds it in nicely in here. So it's a nice, quick and easy way of adding in birth dates. Sex, I'm a male. Gender identity, we have lots of different gender identity. If this is something that you want to use within ProClinicX, we have given you the ability to actually add in gender identity. Medical number, we're just going to use some false information in there. Funding is different types of funding where the patient is coming from a government funded organization or the private. All of these drop down fields are totally configurable under settings, and we have a video tutorial on that. So for this example, we're just going to use private, and under clinic we also have multiple clinics, and we'll cover that in another tutorial. We'll select Concord. Here we've presented with additional information, and guardian name is where you have a minor and you're actually storing the minor details within ProClinicX, but you also need to have a guardian, and we'll cover that in a much more in-depth tutorial regarding adding in a guardian. And we have NDIS, we have a blacklist, which I'll cover in another tutorial, and also deceased. Deceased is where obviously someone has passed and you don't want to delete all their data because you need to store that as a record for that particular patient, but removes it from lists where you are sorting and trying to find a specific patient. Under here we have our privacy. This is also configurable under our templates. So we're going to click accept. We're going to move on to the next screen, which is relation. This gives you the ability to link patients together. So for argument's sake, if you're seeing a gentleman and you're also seeing his wife, you can actually link those two patients together. But for this tutorial, we're just going to click next. Here we have a fairly standard way of entering in addresses, so we'll just put work, and the state, country, and a postcode. As you can see, we've got a default checkbox here, so you can have multiple addresses for a specific patient, and you can select which one of those should be the default address for that particular patient. Clicking on next, we'll add in a phone number, and as you can see, it formats it very nicely for having the area code plus also the phone number. And again, we'll select default. Moving on to emails, same sort of thing. Email, we can just use info at ProClinicX.com.au. And we're going to select default for that, click save, and as you can see, we've got a patient of myself added to ProClinicX. Nice and easy, simple, and if you have any other questions, by all means get in touch. You're more than welcome to use info at ProClinicX, and more than happy to help in any way. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and we'll see you in the next one.